Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? uh, I'm doing okay. On so you can hear me better. All righty. Well, it is that time again. It is a time for our 10-minute workout. Um, Welcome. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Let me take this and bring it here. All right. That way I can see all the lovely chat from Twitch and YouTube. Um, no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Do that. Do this right here. That'll be fine. No, 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 no. There we go. That's always me setting up my stream. You guys know that. Thank you so much. I got to turn on the other PC, so give me just a second. All right. Yeah, turn on a little more light here for you. Just a little bit. All right. We'll get Donovan Green queued up here in just a second. My fat ass. Oh, now Twitch, you're gonna have an ad break in just a few minutes. Just give us a minute. You're not gonna miss anything, I promise. I promise you're not gonna miss anything. I am just getting everything set up for the YouTube the. Alrighty then. Let's bring up some Twitch. Let's bring up some YouTube. Let's take Twitch and bring it over here. All right. Getting everything sorted out. Medic, why don't you do this before you go on live? Because I just like getting live and getting it rocking and rolling and getting everything up and ready. And you guys don't care. Nobody's here, so it really doesn't matter. And if you are here, okay, well then if you're here and wondering, that's good. It's all it's all engagement. So thanks for the questions. It's all about engagement. So no viewers on Twitch, but no dropped frames either. So that's really good. No viewers on YouTube. So we don't have to worry about any of that. Donovan McNabb. Yeah, we're just going to do this one again today. Same one as yesterday. We'll do it again today. I don't feel like changing anything up. I like yesterday's stream. I think and I know I'm a little late, but I had people show up late yesterday and was wondering where the chair workout was. So um, that's that's not an excuse. I'm not trying to be, it's not. I got up late. I slept in. I was to be honest, I was enjoying a couple of dreams that were going on in my subconscious, and I was really enjoying a dream, and I kept wanting to get back to it. So I did, and I woke up the third time, and it was like 7:15, and I was like, well, okay, maybe it's time to get up. I didn't have a headache or anything like that. It's pouring down rain outside. I love sleeping in the rain. I love it. I love it. I love the sound of rain. I could hear the roosters crowing and the chickens clucking. Everybody was fine. I checked the cameras. Everybody was good. So it wasn't that deep. And I was like, well, nobody's coming to watch me. The people that did come watch me yesterday were on late and was wondering where my 10-minute workout was. And I'd done it an hour before. So what does it matter that I come on an hour late? Y'all send me some text messages or some DMs and say, "Where are you, medic?" I'll start doing some things differently. But I'm just an old man playing video games and streaming online and want to get in shape. And I'm doing this for me and I'm doing this for you. And the accountability is there whether you guys show up or not. I know I've got to make a video. I know I've got to do a recording. And today is our 19th recording. Today will be our 19th workout in the 90-day workout. So tomorrow is 20, so 90. We'll have 70 left after tomorrow. So tomorrow is our 20th. You mean we got 20 workouts in. Today we're going to have our 19th. We've already done 18 workouts, so there's no stopping us now. So it's just 10 minutes. I'm not, Am I noticing some things? A few things, but nothing to brag about, nothing to get excited about. No real goals achieved. So going out to lunch with my brother today, if the weather's not too crazy, and I'll be contacting him about 10 o'clock to see what he wants to do. So I'm thinking about I have just an apple and cinnamon for breakfast. I used up all the strawberries yesterday, so we'll have to go shopping again tomorrow and see if we can't get some fresh strawberries back in the house. Maybe tonight. I don't know. She might want to go out to dinner tonight. If we go out to dinner tonight, then I will definitely we'll definitely stop by somewhere and get some strawberries. We'll see how she feels after work and if it's real stormy and rainy here. The hurricane has moved through Atlanta, is north of Atlanta now, just south of North Carolina. I hope everybody's doing safe in the path. It's starting to curl back. This high pressure area that we've got from Texas and Southern California and Arkansas and Mississippi has been pushing this storm more easterly, but now the storm has started to push back, so we're going to get like around Atlanta. All the models show that it's supposed to dump a bunch of rain on Nashville, just above where I am. So Nashville's going to be socked in all day Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to get the remnants and the backlash of that. But it's not really bad stormy outside. I had one of my brothers uh, texted me yesterday and texted my other brother who lives right here next to me. Um, that are you guys okay? How's the impact? And there really is no impact from the hurricane, but thank you all for caring. Um, we are safe. We are happy. The chickens are wet, but they got fed yesterday. They got fed yesterday evening because I knew I wouldn't be out there today. I put food on their inside feeder in that stays relatively dry, so there's all food. They can go in and out and eat that. They're real good. They're not good to each other because there's two separate flocks out there right now, but they're not going to deny anybody, if somebody wants to go and nibble a little bit, they can. So there's plenty of food. I don't have to go out there in the rain today. I did have a cup of coffee on the front porch this morning just before I came in here to do this stream. Um, and yeah, so I appreciate everybody that's come and hung out with me in the past 19 days. I would like y'all to come more. I would like you guys to come and pop by and ask questions. We had some really good questions about water and fitness and calories yesterday, and I don't mind answering those. I'm not an expert, but I do know how to lose weight. And I do know it takes consistency, and that's what part of today is the consistency in getting our 19th workout done in our 90-day series. So with no further ado, I'd like to get this done by 8:30, and it's 8:21 now, so that's out the bag. But let's get on with it. Let's do a little bit of a workout here and get the cameras all changed around and get the recording started. And then you guys can get on your day, and I can get on with my day, and nobody's gonna be the wiser. Okay? Let me drop this down here. Let me change this here. Boom, there's the workout camera. There's Donovan McNabb all queued up. There's my fat belly. We're working on it though. We are working on it. So, this is how every stream starts. Every recording starts with my big old fat belly in the shot. So, we're going to hit record and then I'm going to pop over and we're going to start the video, grab our chair, and I hope you're ready because I'm ready. I'm ready to get this done and work out. So I know you can't see my face yet, but if I lean way back and then move over here, now you can see my face. Okay. Um, hey. So I have two different cameras and they're just above, but this one's down low. And I was gonna move this camera, just so you know, I was gonna move this camera, and I was like, well, no, you've already got 20, 18 videos in the bag, and if you move it, it'll be a real. So I'm just gonna leave the camera here for the whole 90 days. It's not bad. When I get back from Thailand, we may do something. I may buy something in Thailand. You know, I may do something a little bit different when we get back from Thailand and move some cameras around and do our next 90 days, our second 90 days, or our next 90 days, maybe from a different angle, but we'll see how all that goes. So, all right, I'm stalling, and I don't mean to stall. Let me hit the recording here and then pop over and start the video. All righty then. All righty. Welcome to another 10-minute chair workout where we work out for 10 minutes with a chair with Donovan Green from Chair Fit Camp.
What's up? This is Donovan Green from DonovanGreenFitness.com. Welcome to the channel where we teach you how to get fit while you're sitting down. If you have an injury, you can work out. If you have no injury, you can work out. If you're an office worker, you can still work out. You don't need an hour. Welcome to the channel. Now remember, I want you to hit the subscribe button. I need for you to comment. I'm not hearing from y'all enough. Let me know what you like about the workout. What did you realize that you could do better? And what did you smash? What did you accomplish, okay? Also, click the notification bell. Hit that little button so you can know when I'm giving you workouts all the time. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because a lot of you, you're watching the videos, but you're not subscribing to the channel. We need to extend this page. Okay, here goes the deal. We're going to be doing 1 minute of each exercise. It's going to go into a circuit format. We're going to go for 10 minutes. This is a 10-minute seated workout. You don't need any equipment at all. All you need is just your chair. Now, if you like these workouts, head on over to DonovanGreenFitness.com to support the channel by becoming a paid subscribe member. It's $14.99 a month, which is what you pay pretty much for nothing. It's inexpensive. So support this guy so I can keep on providing you with amazing content. Okay, let's get started. We're going to get ready. We're going to scoot to the edge of that chair. Hands are going to go like this. I'm going to go 1 out, 2 out. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The goal is for you to burn as many calories as you can, and that's what I need for you to do. I need for you to burn as many calories as possible. I don't care if you're standing or sitting down. It doesn't matter. You give me all you can. Keep your stomach tight.
Come on now.
I'm bringing the left over the right, then the right over the left. I'm always alternating.
Come on now. You can do it. Grab your chair. You're not far. We're just the first exercise.
Nice.
Grab your chair. Grab your chair.
I'm going to show you what's next when we get to that 10-second mark so you know what's coming up. Come on, keep on burning, stomach tight. The heart rate should be climbing already. Woo! Keep it up, 10 seconds. This is next. Don't start yet until you hear that beep. You keep on going. I'm going ahead of you. 3, 2, 1, all right, switch. Let's go, come on, work over, work over. When you're kicking out and the arms goes above the head, you're not just going up this way, you're going up and over, so you want to activate the oblique muscles. It's all here, right here. Come on, keep that pace. If you can go as fast as I'm going, go as fast as I'm going. But remember, this is your workout, not mine. You do what you can. Move at your tempo. Woo. I feel that heart rate going up. Yes. Keep it going. You got this. Keep it up. Come on.
Fat guy working out.
Don't stop. We're just getting
started.
Fat guy
working out. Come on.
You only have 10 minutes.
Not
to give
slim, not trim. Just showing you can do it every day, whether you're fat, skinny.
Punch. Up. Up. Punch. Mix it up a little bit. Right, left, left, right, left. Mix up the consequence, the sequences. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. That's it.
Come on
Come
now.
on, I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
This is number 19. Tomorrow's number 20. Come on now.
Are you breathing hard yet? If you are, that's a good thing. Because we are working.
Come on. Come on. Get them knees up. Pull that stomach in.
You got it. Here's next. I'm just going to kick that leg out. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to rest the upper body, extend that leg out. Go. Now, when I'm extending the leg out, remember, I'm not smacking the floor hard. Okay, I'm not smacking hard. I'm tapping the floor. Tapping, tapping, tapping. That's
Leaning
right.
back a little bit.
Come on.
That stomach engaged.
If you can sit, you can get fit. Remember
Pull that belly in like you're trying to put on a new pair of jeans.
Keep on pushing, keep on pushing, keep on pushing.
Come on.
Woo, feel those thighs working. Be proud of yourself. If you
There
hear
you
me
go.
right now, be proud of
There
yourself
you
because
go.
you did not give
Engage
up,
that
okay?
stomach.
You're not giving up. You're here
Engage that
because you
stomach.
want it. Now, all you got to do is stay committed.
There you go.
Stay committed,
Stay committed. Do this every single day with me.
Let's go,
Come on.
come on.
Every
Keep it
day.
up.
I haven't taken a day off
We're
yet.
going to work the inner thigh and the
19
outer thigh
days.
next. We're going to open the legs, close the legs. Open the legs, close
Come
the
on,
legs.
we like
okay?
this one to get us to 5 minutes.
5 seconds
Come on.
more. Okay, it's right here. Okay, here we
Yep.
go.
We know
5,
what we're doing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh boy, I'm gonna use my hands to help me because
on.
my inner
Engage
thigh
that stomach.
is on
Keep that stomach
fire.
engaged. Keep
Woo.
that stomach
Come on.
engaged. Pull that
But
belly
I'm
to
not
that
really
back.
cheating. I'm just giving myself
Pretend you're trying to
enough
put on a new pair of
assistance
jeans.
so I can keep on going. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
want to
trying
stop.
to get those jeans
I want
on.
to burn calories
Get that
the whole
button
time
snapped.
for the
Come
10
on,
minutes
pull
that
it
we have
in.
together.
Pull it in. Pull it in. Feel that in the thighs. Feel all this in
Come
here.
on.
Start burning. Pull that
Go, go,
stomach
go,
in.
go, 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 go,
Engage
go, go,
it,
go.
not the back. Let's go. Lean back a little
Yep.
bit. Come on.
Yell and scream
on.
for your mama. Ain't nobody coming to help.
Come on.
Ain't nobody.
Balls of your feet.
Ooh,
Tapping.
I've tried.
Tapping. Tapping.
My mother never
tapping.
come and help
Come
me.
on.
As a matter of fact, she'd be
Engage
laughing
that
at me in the
stomach. Get
background.
that stomach in there.
Come on,
Come on.
15 seconds left.
Come on. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it
Yes,
in.
we're going to go to side bends.
Put on them
Keep
jeans.
on going. I'm going to show you what's next. Okay, side bends. The hands are going to go behind the head.
Oh, we
We're
can't
going to
stop.
go here. You keep on going.
Easy.
Don't stop until I say go. All right.
All right,
Let's
here
go.
we go. Oh, nice big
When you go into that
stretch.
side bend position, make sure you are keeping your stomach tight
Fat
onto
guy.
the edge of the chair.
Doing a workout. That's all you're
And
seeing.
I'm going as far as I can go without me hurting my back. Only the stomach. I want only right here doing the work. Make sense?
Yep.
Yes, Donovan. It makes sense. Woo. Let's go. Let's go.
Yep.
Keep on pushing.
Come on.
Keep on pushing.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
We're going to do follow my lead. In other words, whenever I give the command, you're going to do it. So when I say jump,
Oh,
you're
we
going
got
to lift
jumping
both
jacks.
legs off that ground as high as
We
you
got
can,
jump. We got
and
to
you're going to
jump.
jump, okay? You're still staying seated.
Come
When I
on.
say jump, you jump. You get
Come
it.
on.
You're going to understand it.
Come on.
What's he saying? I don't know what he's saying.
I know
Don't
what he's
worry.
saying. We
I'm
know.
here
We
to help
know how
you.
to jump.
Woo.
Seated jumps.
All right. Time.
Engage that stomach.
Okay, bring your feet together. When I say jump, you jump. Ready? Jump. Jump. Jump.
Old man noises are free.
Jump. 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 If you can't pick both legs up, jump. Do one leg at a time. Jump.
Come on.
That's going to be your one, okay? Jump. If you're doing single leg, lift them twice. Jump. 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 Got it? Jump. Jump. Jump.
Come on.
Come on, more power.
Oh, that's
Jump.
easy, medic. Or you're doing it. I'm
Jump.
doing it every day. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not how hard I'm
Jump.
going. But it's how many times
Jump.
I'm doing
You
it.
can't believe you're feeling this while you're sitting down, right?
Oh,
I know.
wow.
Jump.
I'm just
You're with a crazy guy. Jump. Jump. Yes. Jump. Come on. Jump. Oh. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. You did so good. I'm going to give you a little bit of break. 5 seconds of rest time. We're going to throw punches in 3,
Come on.
2, 1. Let's go. Throw those punches. Punch, 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 punch. Yep. Bah, bah, bah. Just remember, it doesn't matter. You're sitting down, you're standing up. You're still working out. I don't know why so many people believe
that stomach in
if you
while
have
you're
an
punching.
injury and you can't
Pull
do
it.
what you used to do. Guess what?
Pull
You
it.
can't.
Pull
But
it.
you can do this.
Pull it.
This is not a baby thing.
Come
Okay,
on,
I'm a
pull
fit
it.
guy, and I'm
2 more
sweating.
exercises
My
to
heart
go
rate
after
is
this.
up.
Come on
okay?
now.
Come on.
We
We're
got
here
seated
together,
jumping
baby. That's
jacks,
what
I
we do.
think.
Let's go.
And then running in place.
Throw those punches. Throw them. Throw
Come
them.
on.
Throw them. Throw them. Throw them.
Get some
Keep it
force
up.
in
Keep
there.
it up.
Move
Ooh.
that chest.
Keep on punching them. Fix my
Engage that
laces.
stomach.
Because they're annoying me.
Engage that stomach.
That's it. Go, go, go.
Straighten that back.
Oh, yeah.
Pull them shoulders back.
Woo.
Come on. Boom, boom,
You got this. Here's what's coming up next. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to open. All right.
Seated jumping jacks.
Let's go. Fold the hands, arms underneath the thighs, and then you open up to the top. Get to the top. Stomach tight.
Yes. Here we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Roll that body
Yes.
up. Fold it up.
Yes.
And then open up.
Come on now. 19 workouts
Come
out
on.
of the bag.
Give me some more
2
work.
more
Let's go.
exercises, and we got
Let's go.
19 in the bag.
You're not here to be babied. You're here to work. What do you think this is, huh?
We got
You think this
70
is
more to go,
a massage
71
parlor? This
before
ain't
we
no
hit
massage
Thailand.
parlor. You're not here to
Come
get a
on.
massage.
Come
You're
on
here
now.
to want a massage after you finish this
Way to go,
exercise.
Donovan. I want a
Come on.
massage. I want a massage in Thailand
Woo.
with a fit body.
Let's go. I
A
know you
flat
want to stop,
belly.
but don't stop right now. You're almost
70
home.
days.
You're
I
almost
gave
there.
myself 90
Don't
days.
give up. We're going to run in place in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's bring it home. Come on.
Come on
Let's
now,
bring
get
it
them
home.
knees up, tighten that
Bring it
stomach.
home. Push, 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 push.
Come on.
Move the feet.
Come on. Same as yesterday. Let's give it a big. Come on.
Come on.
Move them
Push.
arms. Engage that stomach.
Push.
It's mostly about engaging
Push.
the stomach.
Push.
Come on. Lean back just a little if you want.
When I say legs out, feet out, feet out,
Come on.
feet in,
Come on.
out,
Come on. 30 seconds.
in, out,
Come on. 30
Uh-huh.
seconds.
in, out,
Get them knees
In.
up. Come on now. We can do
Out.
this. Up.
in, out,
Come on.
in,
Come on.
out, in.
Get them knees
Oh,
up.
that
Tighten
burns so
stomach.
bad.
Tighten
Out.
that stomach.
In, out.
Come on.
Bring it home. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. We did it. Let me tell you, I'm going hard. I'm not here to game myself. Listen, I want to burn as
That's
many
another one in the
calories
bag.
as I can possibly burn.
That's
If
another
you
one
are
in the
drenched in
bag.
sweat right now, like as if you just ran from the police, you did a great job, okay? Because when we're here working out, I want you to recognize that this is no different. As a matter of fact, this is worse. When you're sitting down, the workouts are worse than standing because you don't have all those extra supporting muscles that you can cheat. You can't cheat while you're sitting down. So you're working way more muscle groups. You understand me? All right, so great work. Leave your comments. I know you're wowed by the fact that you just did this in only 10 minutes, which felt like 35 to 45 minutes. I get it. But repeat this workout again as much as you want. Remember, go to DonovanGreenFitness.com. Join the membership. I need your support so I can keep on creating this content, okay? Without you, there's no me. And there's going to be a lot of people that's going to try to mimic me, but they're not going to be able to do it, okay? Because nobody is doing cheer workouts like what I do. And I'm not being cocky. I'm being very confident. This is my thing. Let's go. You ready? Don't forget, your body is just a body until you make it a what?
A
temple, baby. All right, later.
All right. Yes, I just finished my 10-minute workout. Number 19 in the bag, Triager.
All right, we're going to work the lower abdominal.
Number 20 in the bag. Number 19. Woo! Woo! Yeah, a little bit of drink of water here. Ah. I just want to show people what it's like for a fat guy to work out and do it consistently. Just do it every single day. Just a little improvement every day, a little more strength every day, a little bit more motion every day. I'm not some young, slender guy or girl here trying to show you what it looks like. No, I'm showing you what it looks like the before. You're getting all the before and the during and hopefully a good after. Oh no, the camera's blurry? That ain't good. Hold on a second. Let me fix that for you real quick. That means something happened. Something went wrong. All right. Configure video. All right. Is that better? How's that look? And the audio of it and holds very old. The sound is pretty bad. It makes me like only what the mids with the bass and treble is missing. Oh wow.
And the audio of it and holds very old. The sound is pretty bad. It makes me like only what the mids. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me fix that. The camera's still the same? I just fixed the camera focus. Let me apply that, see how it looks. That's good. Okay, I had to hit the apply button. All right, let me go back to audio. I was playing around with this the other day. Uh, I had the filters. I was playing with the filters. I thought I'd gotten it right. Reblend equalizer. So you mean to knock out some of the highs and bring in some low and bring in some mid. How about this? How about that? Is that better? Reblend equalizer. So you mean to knock out some of the highs and bring in some low, take more high out. Mid. How about this? There we go. Oh yeah, that's looking a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. There we go. There we go. Bringing some of that high out. Okay. Knock out some of the highs and bring in some low. All right. That's good. 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 Good, 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 good. You're welcome. Now maybe you can watch me for more than 5 minutes. How are you doing, Treager? Like I said, I'm not a young, slender gentleman like you are. I'm an old fat guy trying to do a workout, drink some water, get in better shape. I got 71 days until we go to Thailand, and I started doing the 90-day workout. I wanted to work out every single day and record it. Have you guys be my, you guys make sure that I'm doing this. So I got to be on every day and record it every day, so you know that I know that you know that I'm doing this. So intentional, drinking water, talking fitness, talking water, talking, weight loss, all that kind of good stuff. Oh, I should be thanking you. If my stream looks horrible and you guys don't tell me, then how am I going to know? I mean, I do watch my own stuff, but I didn't know the camera had gotten out of adjustment that bad. I really didn't. And it just takes a little bit of fine tuning. Now that I got everything kind of set up the way I like it, it just takes a little bit of fine tuning and to lock that stuff in. So I've added a little bit more light. That may have changed some things. I added a little bit more light over here. Oh, come on. I added a little bit more light to get my face some more natural features. So it's funny, the thing is that we've texted on Discord before and I thought she was a random person. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I missed a little something here. I missed a text message. I talked to a really nice girl today from my class, and I never really talked to. We ended up spending the afternoon together. Wow. We talked together before on my Discord, and I thought she was a pretty random person I didn't actually know in real life. She has drawn some really cool fan art. I think I'm in love. Well, cheers, man. I'm glad. That's awesome. That you found a person. You found a person that you met randomly, and now you can, get a friendship. Let's ease off the I'm in love thing. Let's just start with I like her. Find out more about her. Find out about more about what she likes. People always want to talk about themselves. So, she knows and she watches your videos. Well, now just take a breath, breathe. It will develop naturally and slowly. Make sure you like her before you throw that big L word in there. So, but I'm glad. Congratulations. Cheers. It's just, old man medic here. Old man medic here. I've screwed up enough relationships. In 60 years, I've definitely screwed up at more relationships but the one I have right now It took me a year and a half. It took me a year and a half to develop before I even thought about asking her to marry me. So just be yourself. And hopefully she's gonna be herself. You're both artists, so you got to know how that side of the brain works. You know, you guys both think, kind of similarly. She likes to draw. She knows how much, she knows how much time and effort that takes to do something good. So she knows, she knows what your focal points are, and sure, same with me. Look, I can't be anybody else, so if my wife doesn't love me for who I am, and she complains about me enough, come on. It's not all sunshine and roses over here in the Medic household, but she knows I'm real. I'm the same person yesterday as I am today, and I was 2 weeks ago, and I was 10 years ago. We've been married 10 years. And I'm more or less the same guy. I'm trying to be less of the same guy, but I've gone through different stages of my life and changes in the last 10 years. So, think about that. You don't want to do anything in the beginning that's going to come back to haunt you in the end. So just, enjoy it. Enjoy this new relationship. They're real fun. New relationships are fun. New relationships are exciting and everything. But, she's not perfect. You're not perfect. And maybe you're perfect for each other, but there's no perfect human being. Right now you got these big, thick rose-colored glasses on, okay? And as time goes by, that rose-colored fades and you start seeing the real person. You're not really sure if you like the real person, but you got to get to know it. And those rose-colored glasses will start to fade as you get to know the person more. But just understand that nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws. We all fart. We all, everybody, we're all human beings. She's a female human being. You're a male human being. Those are two different types of human being, male and female. And we all, she's from a different household and a different set of rules and a different set of, you know, uh, positive and negative based outcomes. Oh, they are. When everything's rosy and perfect and she can do no wrong. When she's answering every text message and she's engaging in conversation and she's not mad about some slight that you had no idea you even did. You can't even understand. These days gotta you gotta kind of think back to these days when the days that she's not talking to you and you have no idea what you could have possibly done wrong when it was as simple as you didn't answer by the third ring or you didn't, you were 15 seconds late answering a text message. These are the days that you have to kind of think back to. God, I loved her when. Look, I'm just being crotchety now. I'm just being an old man, but she's a woman, She's a female. She's a woman. You just never know with them. Depending on the day of the month, you just never know, or what sets them off, and she's got rose-colored glasses on about you too. You're that nice guy that does the text and has does your YouTube channel and, but, you're going to be the guy that can't do this because you got that to do. And you're going to be the guy that wants to go with your friends to a soccer pitch and watch a game. And, she's got rose-colored glasses on about you a little bit too. So you got to remember there's the second side to that story. So, but I'm proud. I'm glad. This is a great time to be alive for you. I am. Oh my God, son, you have no idea. Oh, I remind my wife of that shit all the time. Whoa, come on, we think differently. They are emotional creatures, y'all. Man, they are, I know that the media and the world want y'all to remember, think that women and men are the same. And I know your school books and your advertisement and everything like that. And they paint this all pretty picture, this feminist picture that women and men are all the same. And we can all equal and we can all do the same. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. That's not the truth. We're all human beings, but they are female and we are male. Okay? We're not the same. She's not the same as you. That's why you like her, because she's not you. She has different parts. She thinks differently. She's emotionally different than you. They are not the same as us. Maybe I get I could probably get canceled for this right here, but they're not the same. Oh, it's the same species for sure. Well, I like you too, and I barely know you, but you're a fun, nice, intelligent, um, respectful person, and I like that about you. So, you know, and I know that every time you've come on here, I've kind of been the same person, more or less. When you come back to the BBC Medic, you always know what you're going to get. Always. You don't have to kind of worry about what's Medic. I have a new haircut. Okay, I got my haircut yesterday. Maybe I got a new haircut, maybe a different shirt on. But you're going to get the same thing when you come to the Medic stream. You're going to get no nonsense, no bullshit, no rose-colored painted around the corners trying to make you feel better. You're going to get the Medic. You know that every time you come, even if it's 6 months down the road, even if you haven't seen me for 3 months and you haven't popped into my chat, when you got to bring up a conversation, I'm going to give you the real, what I think, 100%, no hold bars conversation, because I just don't give a damn. I, I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care. You're going to get me because I can't be anybody else. I've changed to a different microphone, so my voice, but I like that you asked me to pull them highs out. So I'm going to listen to myself for just a second. I don't care. You're going to get me because I can't be anybody else. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. And I'm watching the Twitch stream over here and can see the Twitch stream. So thanks for the compliment. As you said, I think you got some really positive and honest vibes around you. You give people advice that deserve it. I give people advice that don't want to hear it too, so there's that. That's why I have 288 followers and nobody comes back, because they all don't want to hear the real bullshit. They want to be coddled and he's going to tell me what I want to hear because he wants my subscription or he wants my follow I don't want anything from anybody. If you give it to me, I accept it and appreciate it. If you watch my ads and you suffer through that, that's on you. If you want to use your Amazon Prime, for my subscription, I really appreciate that. If you want to like and subscribe on YouTube, I appreciate that. But I'm not bending over backwards or changing who I am just to get that stuff, because I can do this without it. I can do all of this, and I enjoy doing all of this without it. So I don't have to dance, and I'm doing the 10-minute workout for me. But I'm doing it so I will be accountable to you. So if you come back tomorrow, I'm probably just done with a 10-minute workout. If you come, early enough in the stream, and I haven't been staying on long after these streams. I've been getting my workout done. I've been getting on with my day. If people want to come and talk like you, I'll stay on. I stayed on almost 2 hours yesterday because I had a couple people in the chat. And that's fine. But if there's nobody in the chat and I get done with my workout and I've looked at Twitter enough and I'm bored, I don't get a whole lot bored. But if there's just not a lot to talk about and nobody wants to talk, I get the hell off. I'm not going to stay on for 3 hours just to get my stream numbers up. None of that matters to me. Twitch doesn't care and YouTube doesn't care how long I stream. I'm making my videos. I'm getting that stuff in the bag. So I know I'll have 90 videos to edit. I'm going to edit down 90 videos to probably about a 90, I don't know, probably a 3-minute. I'm probably going to do a 3-minute video. I'm in the same exact spot. So I'm probably going to mesh 90 videos into like a 3-minute workout video. And I hope at the end I'm a changed. Look, we're only 19 days in. I can feel a little bit of change, but I really want to see the dramatic change when I link all these videos together. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I think it's very important to let create for yourself and first, and not let content change you in a negative way. Yeah. You start worrying about engagement and content and getting more people. And look, if they don't like you and you're changing to make them like you, who have you become? What's the point of streaming if you have to change so people will come and watch you? I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to watch that person. I don't want to see that person on the internet. I don't want to go to their channel in 6 months. And that's happened to me a few times. To some really streamers, I really enjoyed their content. And I drifted away for a while, as we all do, and then I saw them online. At this point, I would recommend you giving yourself a little more treble. Give it you a cleaner voice. I would put down the mids a little bit because when you start talking louder, your mic peaks. All right. Well, let me turn my mic down then a little bit. How about, all right, let's turn the mic down way down since I got it closer to my face. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, yeah. All right, there it won't peak so bad. It won't go into the red. And now let me bring those filters back up. Now I've got a 3-band equalizer on here. Let me bring the gain down a little bit. Bring the gain down. 1, 2, 3. All right, now I brought it. Now bring the mids. The mids are almost maxed out. So I can drop the highs a little bit more and bring the mids up to 12. And I'll bring the lows up to 2. All right. All right. Does that sound better? Is that doing better? I don't want it to sound grainy, but I don't want it to sound too far away. And I've really got to watch the position of this microphone. But now I'll go ahead and listen to myself. Does that sound better? Is that doing better? I don't want it to sound grainy, but I don't want it to sound too far away. And I've really got to watch the position of this microphone. But now I'll go ahead and listen to myself. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a 10-band for OBS. There's just the 3-band equalizer for OBS. So I don't have a lot of tools to work with here. Let me see if I have the tools in hold on, let me look. Let me see what tools I have. Let me see all these apps. Hold on. Armory Crate. No, that's not it. This is the Arctic Novus. Let me go in here into sound. Mixer, volume mixer. Just have a volume mixer. I don't have a whole lot. Studio quality or DVD quality? I've got studio quality on. Video device default effects. Spatial sound is off. What about Windows Sonic for headphones? Does that help in any way? Spatial sound is off. Does Windows Sonic sound for Windows help at all? Let's see. Let's turn up my volume. I don't know if any of this is going to help. Windows Sonic for headphones. Let me turn that on, see what happens. Does that help in any way? Spatial sound is off. Does Windows help at all? Let's see. Let's turn up my volume. I don't know if any of this is going to help. Windows Sonic for. Yeah, I don't know if anything's. Generic USB audio, headphones. Okay. So let me see if I could download some software into this computer that will help me with the audio. So Arctic Novus. Let's bring up this. Arctic Nova.
Right, let's see if Curver's prediction is right. If this is 2 shots, we're back on track.
SteelSeries. Do I have SteelSeries already on here? SteelSeries. I probably do. SteelSeries. Let's go down and find SteelSeries. SteelSeries. Sound recorder. SteelSeries. There we go. SteelSeries. Sonar. If I lose sound, then I did something wrong. So moments, engine, giveaways, settings, settings, moments, cloud sync, game setting, clip settings, auto clip, shortcuts, capture and sound. Nope. Shortcuts, overlays, general, general. Capture and sound. Clip settings, game detection, auto clip, shortcuts. Okay, take that off. 3D aim, moments, engine, home. Customizable audio mixer. So where's the customizable audio mixer? So where is this? Download Sonar and master your sound. Maybe this will change. All right, master, game. Chat. All right, does that sound better? Let me show you with what I'm working with here. Let me show you what I'm working with. So yeah, so I've got sample audio. Clarity. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Clearest noise AI cancellation. Is any of this changing anything? Is any of this changing? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Clearest noise AI cancellation. Oh, wow, that does sound a lot better. That does sound better. Is any of this changing? Yes, it is. Holy cow. I think I found it. 3, 1, 2, 3. Clearest noise AI cancellation. Oh, wow, that does sound a lot better. Yeah, holy cow. So let's bring Sonar back up. So any suggestions here? Finally, my viewers' ears will be pleased even more. Lows and mids, upper mids. Let's get this up here in this full screen here. Clarity. So should we do something else? Maybe a different one? Oh, call. I don't want to share. Clarity. deep voice, less nasal, walkie-talkie. Hey, this is Stone Mountain coming to you live from New York City. Coming down. Deep voice, less nasal, walkie-talkie. Hey, this is Stone Mountain coming to you live from
that didn't
New
change
York
anything.
City.
That didn't change
down.
anything.
Deep voice, less nasal, walkie-talkie.
That didn't change anything. Wow. Okay. We'll go back to clear just so I know it's clear. Go with clarity. Okay. All right, so how do I let my microphone setting, how do I make sure that this setting is, finally, my viewers' ears will be pleased even more. Wow, that's a huge update that needs to be installed. At this point, I would recommend you give yourself a little more treble and give you a little cleaner voice. I'd put down the mids in a little bit because I've worked a lot with equalizers, even like 10-band stuff, and the 3-band equalizer thing just doesn't work for me on OBS, which is really annoys me. Sure, but I would love to see a 3-band equalizer, and I've seen how you set it up, but I just can't. The option isn't available. Maybe it's because I haven't updated OBS in years. Let's do that. Yep, that's a huge update that needs to be installed. Oh my goodness, that's a 3-band equalizer is there. Finally, my viewers' ears will be pleased evermore. I'm gonna leave for my good luck fixing your audio. Yep, you did it. That looks good. That sounds good already. Thanks. All right, man. Thanks a lot. Have a great rest of your day. I'm probably gonna get off here soon anyways. I don't know if any of this helped. Oh, wow. Yeah, microphone. Desk stand, boom, arm, high pitch, low pitch, less nasal, walkie-talkie, clarity, low pitch. Okay. How about that? How about that, chat? What do you think about that? Is that getting better? It's nasal, walkie-talkie, clarity, low pitch. Okay. How about that? How about that, chat? What do you think about that? Yeah, that does sound better. That does sound really nice. It's nasal, walkie-talkie. I think we're figuring out this. I think we're figuring it out. So, our microphone, clarity, low pitch, alias boom arm, alias desk stand. How does this sound? 1, 2, 3. Was this going to be better or is this going to be worse? I don't know. We're just going to change things around and see what happens. Desk stand. How does this sound? 1, 2, 3. Was this going to be better or is this going to be worse? I don't know. We're just going to change things around and see what happens. Desk stand. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that does sound really good. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this microphone knob right here, now that mixer, audio, game, chat, mic. So I'm playing with the mic and I can do different mic presets. We're doing the alias boom mic right now. So yeah, let's put this right here for now. No. Let's go full screen.
Steel Series, all 13. Steel Series. Boom mic, desk mic, Alias Pro boom arm, Alias boom arm, Alias Pro boom arm. How about this one? Alias Pro boom arm. Yeah, wow. There's so many different presets for the microphone. Mic made for gaming, explore. I just want to move some of this stuff around. I'm trying to. Can we get this here? And can we get this over here? Maybe not. Nope. Just trying to sound what I sound like here. Nope. Now that I've changed all these stuff around. But I think it is helping. I think with this microphone that we're setting these settings, maybe the microphone sounds a little bit. Just trying to sound what I sound like here. Yeah, I like this better. I really do. I think it's changed. I think it's changed now. But I think it is helping. I think with this microphone that we're setting these settings, maybe the microphone sounds a little bit. Just trying to sound what I sound like here. Yeah, I like this better. I really do. I think it's changed. I think it's changed now. And I think it is helping. I think with this microphone that we're setting these settings, maybe the microphone sounds a little bit. Yeah, I know it does. I absolutely know it sounds better. So, all right, let me close this, and maybe the microphone settings will stay the same, and we can keep testing it. So, thank you, Treager. You made me do something today. You made me change something maybe for the better today for my sound. All right, let me close this, and maybe the microphone settings will stay the same. Yeah, it does. Keep testing it. Everything does sound the same. Thank you, Treager. You made me do something today. You made me change something maybe for the better today for my sound. All right, let me close. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Wow. So we made our microphone sound a little bit more professional, even not a lot less grainy, a lot less staticky. So I'm proud of that. And it's 15 after 9, and we've been on for almost an hour. So it's great when a longtime friend comes on and helps you out with your audio just by having you, big brain it and find the settings that are right for you and maybe make your stream a little bit better and sound a little bit more clear. And, you can't beat that. You really can't beat that when a good friend comes on and tells you, you can't take it personally too. You got to just kind of go with the flow and go with everything. So, man, that sounds so much better. You can't beat that. You really can't beat that when a good friend comes on and tells. Yes, yes, I'm excited now. My audio doesn't sound like I'm talking on a and I don't have to talk real loud, and I don't have to worry about the microphone being real close. And I have to watch it, and I have to watch my peaks and valleys. So, but that's all good. I turn this down just a little bit because I know now that, you know, ain't nothing better than Mike Mentzer's workout. Really? Has he got a good one, Mike Mentzer? I've never used that one before. Has he got a 10-minute chair workout? I like Donovan Green. The Donovan Green one, I like Donovan Green. They're 10 minutes. He doesn't have a lot of fluff, and he's not, he kind of keeps the flow going, and, 10 minutes on, and he's out. So, ain't nothing better than Mike Mentzer's workout. I don't, we may move into some different workouts. Maybe our next 90 days, we'll look into Mike Mentzer. Um, but let's do this right here. And then I can go over here. I want to look that up. Let me look that up. Mike Mentzer, huh? Mike Mentzer. Chair workouts. Oh, this guy's a bodybuilder. Yeah, Mike Mentzer's. Yeah, I don't think he does a lot of chair. He's doing a lot of weightlifting and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm not into that yet. I'm just a fat guy. I think I'll stick with my 10-minute chair workouts here. This is Donovan McNabb. This is Donovan Green, and he's just really, he's just really cool. I'll let I'll let you.
The goal is for you to burn as many calories as you can, and that's what I need for you to do. I need for you to burn as many calories.
So he's really low key, and I really like the 10-minute workout. I'm not into, I don't have a whole lot of equipment back here. It's just me and a chair and my workout camera. So I don't have a lot of, you know, I don't have a lot of workout equipment. This is just, it's supposed to be fun and active and every single day. Fun, active, and every single day. We're going to do it every single day for 90 days. And for me, it's going to be the consistency more than and it is a good workout. It's not like I don't stretch. It's not like I don't sweat. It's not like I don't need a bottle of water afterwards. I'm not to the Mike Mentzer point yet. I got to lose the belly fat first. I got to get better in shape. I've got to get more consistent with my workouts, working out every single day. And I think a 10-minute workout, working out every single day for 10 minutes, even if it's just 10 minutes, it's doing something consistently every day. And I'm on here doing it for you guys so you guys can keep me accountable. So when you do come back and check that I'm still doing them. So we got done with our 19th. Tomorrow will be our 20th day. So now that calculates we are 71 days away from Thailand. So 71 days away from our trip, which is kind of cool because we've already done 19 workouts. So tomorrow will be our 20th workout. You are a guy who likes to drink his cold beer in the front porch without overthinking about the calories. No, I don't drink a lot of beer. I don't drink Cokes. I don't drink soda. I've just I love bread and I love pasta and I love pizza and I love cheesecake and I love cake and I love cookies and I love all that stuff. I love a good bacon, egg, and cheese triple decker, a look club sandwich. I like good food. I'm not cakes and I love all the good food. I'm not a beer drinker. It's not a beer belly. This is a get it honest with, too much food over a short period of time every single day for 5 years. So I looked better. Can I show you? Did you see my picture, Hades? Did I show you my picture um, from 5 years ago? I'll tell you what I'm trying to get back to. I'll show you what I'm trying to get back to here in just a second, okay? Let me get to it, and I'll show you where I'm trying to get back to. And I know I can get here. I just have to. I just have to do it. I just have to. Okay, this is where I'm trying to get back to, Hades. Okay. So and I need to keep reminding myself. So yeah, I need to keep reminding myself. So we're gonna pop in and see it again. That guy. That guy right there. That guy. These guys are the same guy. That guy. I don't want to be this guy. But this guy ain't from beer drinking. This guy is just from easy living and not exercising every day and not doing something and not drinking his water. That's how this guy. That's where this guy went. That's where this guy went. But that was only 5 years ago. I was 55 years old, okay? Now I'm 60. Oh yeah, I drink I eat carbs. Look, I've just I'm just right now I've done 5 things. I've done 5 things to change my life in the last 20 days. I've started drinking more water. I've started cutting my intake in half at every meal. Okay? I eat eggs, I eat apples and strawberries, I eat meat, I eat a little bit of rice, I eat, it's not that I don't eat carbohydrates. There's nothing I don't eat. I try to stay away from the cakes and candies and simple sugars, of course. Um, but so water, smaller portions. I'm taking a supplement every day, this Test Boost Plus. I'm taking this supplement every day, and I'm exercising every single day. And I'm having a better mindset and being focused. So those are the 5 things that I've changed about my lifestyle in the last 20 days to try to get back to this guy. Well, I play hockey, and look, instead of I have a bike. I have a bike in the garage, and you're right. But you're absolutely right. I 100% agree with you. I'm not. This guy was not fresh. This guy was just 5 years ago. This guy wasn't deployed anywhere. This is actually South Carolina when I went up to visit my wife while she was living in another state for a job. So and I'd already lost 50, almost 50 pounds. I had gone from 225 to 178. So I'd almost lost 50 pounds at this point. But you're right. It's too much sitting down, too much sitting on my ass, too much not exercising, um, eating too much food, not getting enough exercise. So 10 minutes a day, every single day, less food every single day, more water every single day, um, and taking a supplement every single day. And the fifth thing is the mindset, is knowing I want to do this with, no distractions, having a goals, being focused. Yeah, yeah, a belly and love handles. It's all the same. It's all it, but I can't lose it in a day because I didn't gain it in a day. Okay? It took 4 years to get back to this, unhealthy physique, and it's going to take some time to get back to where I was. To get back to this, it's going to take some time, and I know that. I do intermittent, yes, I do. Um, my intermittent fasting is um, water and one meal a day, um, about 3 days a week. Like Sundays, I'll have one meal. I'll have one meal, and then I won't eat again until Monday morning. Um, Wednesdays, yesterday, I had one meal, and I didn't have. So the I've tried that. I've tried that intermittent fasting. I've tried it all. You know, but this is the thing that I'm staying consistent with. I'm definitely staying consistent with the exercise. Definitely getting all my water. The water is a key to losing weight. We talked about that yesterday at nauseum. I mean, I talked on and on because somebody had questions in the chat about all this stuff that you're talking about, and it starts with the water. You got to drink more water if you want to lose weight. Yeah, there is no. You got it, Hades. You got it. You must be in really good shape. You're absolutely right. There is no magic pill. There is no magic pill. It, unless the magic pill is called consistency. The magic pill is called consistency. You have to do everything and again, we're on 19 day, we're on day 19. Day 19 of a better lifestyle. And we got to just keep it up and keep it up. And the reason I gave myself 90 days is because my goal was to be in better shape and better looking before we go to Thailand. So I have a goal. I have an end point. I have a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, you're absolutely right. Man, you nailed it. You nailed it. You know. I'm preaching to the choir here because American food is horrible. American bread. Just white bread from America or from the grocery store. Ah, there's so many ingredients when bread is basically yeast, flour, salt, a little bit of sugar, and water. That's all bread is, a little bit of yeast to make it. But you look at the ingredients to make things last longer and not go stale on the shelves and all this stuff. Man, there's so many chemicals that you can't, I say don't eat it if there's words on the label that a fifth grader can't pronounce, then you don't need to be eating that crap. And there's so much of that. You got to stay in the fruit and vegetable aisle. You got to stay in the meat and cheese aisle. You know, I drink a little bit of whole milk with my coffee every day. No sugar, no sweeteners, no creamers. Just a little bit of whole milk with my coffee. I was doing nut milks like almond milk, but I did read a study and I was watching some things from other bodybuilders and people that are in the know that know more than I know about it. And those nut milks are not really good for your body, or it doesn't help you. So, but whole milk, your body knows how to process, and if you're just doing it to get your body, your coffee a little bit, and I'm talking about 3 tablespoons maybe of whole milk. Oh, hell yeah, man. There you go. There you go. 23 and 143 pounds. Nice. Nice. I love it. You're in great shape, man. I'm glad, and I'm very happy for you. I'm not. I'm a fat bastard trying to get better. I'm trying to get back to this guy, you know? That's awesome. That is awesome. And I hope it helps people to come and watch an old guy, old heavyweight guy, old heavy set guy get back. I hope the consistency and I hope the videos help somebody else say, man, he did it, and I'm watching it. I'm watching it live on camera. I'm watching him do his consistent workout. I'm hoping that inspires one person to say, wow, when they watch my videos and they see the transformation, I don't even know if it's going to be a transformation. I'm just doing it because everything I've seen and everything it's about consistency. But and if the end of my video montage at the end of this before I get when I get back from Thailand, when I'm going to do a video montage and put it all done, and then we're going to start another 90-day circuit after I get back from Thailand at the beginning of the year. There'll be another 90 days. We'll do another 90 days and then another 90 days, and we'll continue to do these until well, until I die. So it's just consistency. 10 minutes a day. How can I not afford 10 minutes a day to live, you know, 10 years longer, Why not? Why not do it? Why not keep it up? Why not stay accountable to you? Why not keep doing, I don't want to be rich and famous. I just want to be rich. But I want to help if I can help one person, including myself, if this helped me and if Google the 75 hard program. I'm sure you will like it. Okay. Google the 75 hard program. And I did what did I do? I did the P90X. I did P90X before, but I don't want to do P90X. Maybe that would be our next. Maybe we'll do P90X the next time. I'll set up maybe I'll set up some kind of device where I have the video, I have the discs, and I don't have a disc player on any of my equipment here. But maybe I can set up an external disk drive and I can, put it on the screen. We'll see what I can do. But I've done the P90X, but I don't want to do the P90X in this shape. I just want to do with I appreciate all the suggestions. I think I've got what I want to do right now. I want it for the next, for the next 70 days. I want to do my 10-minute workout. I want to get more water. I want to lower my food intake, and just do those things consistently and see what happens. This is kind of an experiment for me too. No, I don't take a lot of medicine. I don't, I do have chickens, and my wife does love me as far as I can tell. She hasn't left yet, so. And I'm happy. I try to have a good attitude. It's not that I never get, I never get angry because I got angry last Monday, so there was that. I got angry at doctors Monday, so man, I got so mad at doctor. I went to a specialist to see if how my lungs were because I'm 60 years old and I was having a little difficulty breathing because of the weather. And anyway, so I went to a specialist charged me a $95 copay and just sat and talked with me. My first visit was the happy wife, happy life. You know that. You know that. You know, she when I tell her, well, at least you're happy, she'll be like, well, how do you know I'm happy? I said, well, you're young and you're healthy and you're enjoying your life and you know, if you're not happy, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I'm not on this planet to make her happy. I'm on this planet to make sure that she's not, she's has all the tools that she needs to be fulfilled. You can't make somebody happy. You can't, that's just not the way it works. Hey, thanks for smashing that like button too. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, well, I even said to the young lady when I went back to reception and to check out and get my next appointment, I said, "Is my next appointment going to be $95 too?" And she was like, "Yeah," with a really straight face and like a smile. I was like, "Well, I haven't done it. Why didn't we do what I said? Why aren't we going to do on the next what I'm going to do on the next appointment? Why couldn't we do that today? Oh, we have to schedule." I said, "Then why didn't you schedule this when you knew I could come in and do both things?" I said, "Oh, it's a racket." And I said it, not loud. I wasn't yelling it out. There wasn't a bunch of other people around. I was like, "Oh, so it's a racket. You want $95. You want 3 or 4 appointments at $95 to see if I'm okay. Well, do you want to cancel?" I was like, "No, I'm here so my wife understands that I'm healthy and my lungs aren't. Now, I want to get the x-ray read and I want to do your pulse. I thought we were going to do that today." I said, "But this was just meet the doctor for $95." I said, "That's kind of a racket, don't you think?" And she looks at me and she goes, "Well, he is a specialist." I said, "Well, I get that, but we haven't done anything and you're charging me $95. I even had to do my own paperwork. $95 for what today?" Then she just stared at me. And then some other lady came with her back turned to me and looked at her and said, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Bitch, please." And all that stayed inside. I didn't say it out loud. I was being, I was being respectful medic. I was like, I just shook my head, and she goes, "No, everything's okay." Because I wasn't being loud. I was just stating the obvious. This is a fucking racket. You brought me in here to do absolutely nothing except meet the doctor and take my blood pressure and you wanted to meet me and you charged me $95 so you could meet me and I could meet your doctor. That's some bullshit. Why don't you do something positive towards my health care or some exam? Do something more than listen to my chest and listen to my lungs and tell me shit I already know for $95. I think they even billed my insurance company. I think they actually, my $95 plus, I think they actually billed my insurance. My wife got some email. I haven't read it yet, but I think they actually billed the insurance company too. That's bullshit. Oh, I was pissed Monday. I was so angry on Monday. I was livid when my wife got home because I'd been to a doctor and I had found out no more and I'd spent $95 and not, look, it is the money, but it's not the money. It's not like I can't afford it, but it's the point I could have bought a fucking video game for $95. 10 more dollars and I got Grand Theft Auto 6 coming down the road. So for $95, I sat in a room and got my blood pressure and my temperature taken and my lungs listened to. Are you kidding me? For $95 and you probably charge the insurance? Why'd you need my insurance card if you're going to charge me $95? How much more do you want for this visit? I was pissed. Oh, I was angry. I was so no, it's a scam. It's an absolute scam. And then me asking the question, well, am I going to have to pay $95 every time I come? And they look, $95 and they don't even have their own x-ray machine. It's a pulmonary specialist and they don't have a chest x-ray machine. Is that some bullshit? I got to go somewhere else to get a chest x-ray. Oh, and I don't have a big enough following here in my area to shame them or anything like that, or put it on. I'll probably put it on my Facebook account just so family and friends can see my reaction to all this. But God, what a bunch of bullshit! I was so pissed off Monday, and by Tuesday I'd calmed down, but I was still $95. Anyways, I'm sorry. I've gone off the rails again. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's Sorry to drag you into my drama. I got to go somewhere. I don't know how much the x-ray is going to be because I got to go somewhere else and then bring them the x-rays. So that's another appointment. So my next appointment is October 21st with this doctor. But before I go, I got to have a week before I got to have x-rays done at this other place. But I hope that, and I've been there before. I know the place. I know where to go, but I don't, it's just bullshit. It's just absolute. It just. I'm glad I'm as healthy as I am because hopefully it'll take another 20 years before I have to go through all this stuff real, before something. But it makes you almost not want to go to the doctor anymore or go to a specialist or worry, well, just I'll live till I die. I don't want to jump off a building. I'm not jumping out of airplanes without a parachute. I'm not putting a gun to my head. But it really just makes you want to live till you die. Be as healthy as you can, drink as much water as you can, eat right, exercise. It really just makes you want to go. And then when everything just stops and, it just. Yeah, and that's what this is about. This Test Boost Plus is about more less more testosterone and less cortisol. But I'll tell you, my cortisol was up all day Monday, so I didn't lose any weight or fat Monday because my cortisol was through the roof Monday. I was so angry and upset. But ah, ooh-sa, ooh-sa, ooh-sa. Yeah, I gotta stop thinking about that because it really just boils my blood every time I think about that. Some bullshit, some $95 just out the window for nothing. For nothing. And then I gotta go back and see these thieves in 3 weeks. And bring my own x-ray because they're a pulmonologist, and look, I'm going to really jab it in their ass on the next time I see them. They're going to get all of this shit that I've been thinking about. They're going to hear it. They're going to hear it in nice, low, calm, condescending tones. Live until you die. Have fun with it your last age without having to take Viagra. That's the dream ending right there. Well, it it's better than filling the bank accounts of doctors that don't give a shit, you know? It's better than filling the bank accounts of doctors that don't give a rat's ass about your health. All they care about is their bank account. And don't tell me they don't with a $95 copay because they're a specialist. You know, growing old sucks. I mean, what a drag it is getting old. Mick Jagger was absolutely right. But, living the best life you can and doing all you can for your health, but then trying to prolong your life by a few years to and but draining the bank accounts for your family. I absolutely, we all want to breathe air, we all want to take our last breath, we all want to, but when you get to 60 years old and you're 23 years old and you're generations away from where I am, and maybe you'll feel differently when I get to where I am, and maybe in 20 years I will feel differently than I feel right now about this whole thing, but why do I want to spend all the money that we've gained just to give it to a doctor to live another couple days? Yep, if we all start drinking more water. Oh, the American health system is based on the pharmaceutical system and the shitty food. They love the Coca-Cola. They don't mind that. Oh, you don't know. You can drink Diet Pepsi. That's okay. No, you can go out to eat. That's okay. Do whatever you want. Just keep coming back here because I got a daughter to go to Columbia, and it's just you're just filling their pockets. It's a racket because people are so afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die. Again, I'm not jumping out of airplanes without parachutes. I'm not trying to see if I can fly off the Empire State Building, and I'm not putting a gun and playing Russian roulette. But I am not afraid to die. I'm not afraid where my eternal soul is going when I die. It's not some scared little thing, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to bring it, but I don't believe in going into mountains and mountains of debt and leaving that legacy of to your just I'll live as best I can till I die. I'll get the colon exam, I'll get the colon exam and I'll get this lung thing out of the way, make sure I'm, nothing's going on crazy. And if they tell me some really, really bad news, okay. I don't think I do have, I don't feel unhealthy. I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm taking my last breath. I just had some tightness in my chest and wanted to make sure everything. 80% of U.S. students prefer to drive through than cooking at home. Taking the car everywhere they go, etc. That's a shit life. Yeah, I cook 80% of our food at home. I cooked a nice big pork roast last night and some white rice. I got that for lunch today, or tomorrow, or the next day, or I can cut it up and make some fried rice or something. So, I've got an apple for breakfast. I've got to put you on a be right back screen or let you get on with your day because I got to go eat some breakfast myself right now. So, or maybe I'll skip breakfast and just go out to lunch. You know what? But I do have to take this supplement. Maybe I'll just take it before lunch. You're supposed to take that with water, so. Ah, it's a racket. It's just a racket. But I want to be that guy again. I want to be this guy again so bad that I'm doing all this stuff to be this guy again. This is me. Oh yeah, our tomatoes and our carrots, our tomatoes, our green, our oh, we got sweet potatoes in the garden, green beans, tomatoes, cucumbers, green peppers, pumpkin, all that stuff. All that's good for us. And we still go to the grocery store, but we're spending less and less time inside the grocery store because we're buying less and less stuff from inside the aisles. No bread, no Pop Tarts, no candy, no cookies, you know, no noodles, no mashed potato, none of that stuff that it's stuff that we can cook and eat naturally. There's no need to go inside the grocery store. I love water. In fact, I need to go get another bottle of water. I'll be right back. I'll take you with me. I'm just walking to the other part of the house to get some more bottles of water. I don't know if you can still hear me, but sometimes the microphone cuts out because I get too far away from the receiver. So, but hopefully I'm back. You guys can still hear me. You got another bottle of water right here. All right, I'm right back. So, yeah, I love real water. I love real water. All right, I'm right back. So, oh, I was telling somebody yesterday. If you put a bottle of water on your nightstand and before you even go to the restroom in the morning and you drink that bottle of water when you just wake up, it's like you are recharging your system. It's like you just plugged your iPhone into the battery socket because you get that rush that your body, as that water fills your system, it starts to just energize your heart and your lungs and your brain and your cardiovascular, and it all starts to just wow, we got, because you've been 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours with no water, and then you spike your energy with a bottle, and people don't realize that. People don't understand that it'll be 9 or 10 o'clock before they have a cup of coffee, or be 8 o'clock. So their first drink of the day is a cup of coffee, 8 ounces or 10 ounces with creamer and all that crap. But if they would just drink one bottle, get their body going with one bottle of water in the morning as they swing their feet, before their feet hit the ground, grabbing that bottle, popping the cap, and drinking it. I want to finish this off. I'm getting a little behind on my water because I've been sitting here talking. Yeah, they wonder why they can't sleep. They wonder why they can't lose any weight. They wonder why they're all tired. They wonder, I drink coffee. Yeah, are you drinking water? You'll have more energy at 10 a.m. in the morning if you drink a bottle of water at 6 a.m. and at 8 a.m. By 10 a.m., so that's two. That's two. Boom, two empties. And here's the third one right here. So 8 of these. I try to drink 8 of these a day, every day. Yesterday, I think I got 7. I think I did 7 yesterday. I always fall down in the afternoon. If you got a secret to getting the water in for me, it's always the afternoon. I get my 4 bottles before lunch usually. It's the afternoon. I don't know how to get over the afternoon of not that's my downfall. And I'm trying to be very honest. And I am very honest with you guys. I always tell you guys what's going on. It's always the afternoon, and I don't have a good fix for that because I'm playing video games. I'm out doing stuff in the yard. I'm doing I think I probably need to set more timers. I've really got to get more consistent with my afternoon water because I feel so great in the morning, and I don't get sluggish in the afternoon. I'm peeing, and I walk right by the water to go to the restroom to get to use the restroom, but I don't think about grabbing that next bottle of water because I'm still trying to drain the water from the morning. So it's kind of like a never-ending cycle, but. I need to do better with my afternoon water, that's for sure. I really do need to do better. Snip it here. New. All right, save this picture to Slim Kirk. All right. Now I don't have to keep going to Facebook. I can just bring this up on my. I probably drink around a gallon of water a day, and I see that others drink a quarter of that a day and use Coke and Starbucks and trash drinks. Well, if you can continue that throughout the rest of your life, you're going to be healthy and happy with the rest of your life. I get I get I get about a half a gallon in, and then I probably get 3/4 of a gallon in every day. I want to get to 8, but I'm stuck at about 6 a day. Because I definitely have one with dinner, and I definitely have one between dinner and lunch. And I have 4 in the morning. I have one when I wake up. I have one at breakfast. I have one in the day, and then I have one at lunch. I need to get 2 more between lunch and dinner to fit in there, and that's where I break down. That's where my water intake breaks down. I got to do better. I got to do better. I got to get better at it. And, you know, well, I don't know what else to talk about, y'all. And I don't really feel like playing Call of Duty or 7 Days to Die. And we've been doing fitness. We did our workout. And we've been on, what, an hour and 35 minutes? I do this all the time, though. I run out of stuff to say because I feel like I'm saying the same stuff over and over again. But it's all the same. It's all, you know, It's not rocket science. It's just more water, less portions, less portion size every meal. Intermittent fasting, as Hades had pointed out today. Intermittent fasting. Take a supplement or two. Stay out of the grocery store. Stay out of the middle aisles of the grocery store. And do exercise consistently. Consistently exercise. Every single day, do some exercise. And for me, it's the 10-minute workout. And I appreciate you guys coming by and keeping me honest. I appreciate Treeager coming by and hanging out for a while. Appreciate Hades coming in with his slender 23-year-old self. Yeah, I'm 60, but I can be better. I can do better. I was born in 1964. I can do better. I can be better. I can do better. I can, I want to be better. I appreciate that. I have good genes. I've just abused them. I've abused my body. I've let it go. You know, my dad's still alive at 89 years old. My mom's still alive. I have good genes. I just can't abuse it. I can't let it go. I got to stay focused. Yeah, well, he won't see me. He won't see me too many times. I'm not, I've got like a budget with this guy. And, he's not getting $500 from me. I'm not paying this copay. The next time I go back, I'm paying the copay in cash. I'm gonna bring, 20s and a five. I'll bring, because they're not doing it. They're not gonna keep milking me. I'm gonna get my X-ray and I'm staying there and I'll talk. I'm not coming back for the results. No, I'll wait. I'm not. I've got my X-ray. I'm gonna get my pulmonary test done, and I'm not leaving until I'm not paying another copay for you guys to come back for you guys to tell me the results. I'm gonna stand my ground and be like, look, get the doctor. Let's talk about the results of this. I don't. I don't. No, I'm not paying another copay. I'm not pay. You guys call me with the results. I'm not paying another copay. I'm not giving this guy $300 or $400 to just keep coming. I don't know if I have $85 worth of change, but I'm probably going to save up all my ones though. I'm probably going to save up a bunch of ones during October for the next 21 days or 25 days. So every time we get some ones, I'm probably going to keep them. So I'll probably pay as much in ones as I can. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ones and fives. I'll pay in ones and fives, Maybe throw a 10 in there. Yeah, I'm not paying with the credit card again. No, no, you're not billing my credit. Oh, we don't take cash. But no, no, do not bill my credit card. In fact, take my credit card out of your system. I don't use credit cards very much. I did not know I actually had $40 in my pocket. Okay, when I went, I figured to be a $40 copay like it is at my regular doctor. And she said $95. I had no. I was like $95. I had to use. I didn't have $95 on me, but we go to the grocery store and pay for cash. We go to the wherever we can, whether it's Best Buy, wherever we go to buy things, we buy in cash. I only use my American Express for travel expenses and gasoline. So we keep the credit cards. I don't have any other credit cards. We don't have any debt. And I've been noticing we spend less at the grocery store when we take cash. We spend less at the chicken store when we pay cash. We spend less at Home Depot when we pay cash. We go to the bank, we get the cash out, we go spend a weekend. We do it. We go when we go to dinner. It's not that we spend less, but we know that's part of our budget of the week to go out to dinner, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. And if we've gone out Friday, we don't usually go out Saturday. We have a meal at home, and Sunday's usually a home cooked meal too. But it's all part of the cash. We do about 300 a weekend, maybe 1,200 a month in just cash. But that's groceries and everything except gasoline for the cars and the trips to Thailand and stuff we put on the credit card. But all that's paid off before we go. We use American Express, so there's no interest as long as we pay it off, and we pay it off every single month. But I have been noticing we're doing a whole lot better economically when we pay in cash. So I had $40 to pay the copay in my pocket when I went to the specialist. I know I keep doing the air quotes, but when I went to the so-called specialist, and I should have known something when they called me to make the appointment. My doctor told me, yeah, here's the number, here's your referral, go ahead and make the appointment. I was like, and I was putting it off because I was feeling better. And then this specialist called me for an appointment. You're absolutely right, Hades. Yes, yes. And I don't know if you know who Dave Ramsey is. You might want to look him up on Google. And I follow the principles of Dave Ramsey, and I have since I was 40 years old. For the last 20 years, I've been following the principles of Dave Ramsey. But one of the things I couldn't get over was the credit card. I've gotten rid of all credit cards. I just have the one, and I thought I was doing good by paying it off every month. But when you take it and keep it in your wallet and just go get cash out of the ATM and use that cash for your weekend or your weekly expenses, it really help you. My wife makes a lot of money. My wife does really well in her job, and we just weren't getting ahead. And I was like, and so I was doing some more studying. And I went back to my Dave Ramsey stuff, and I went back to, baby steps, and where we were in our baby steps. We were on like step 5 of baby steps, and one thing just kept coming back to me is about the credit cards and stop using credit cards. Even if you pay them off, stop using credit cards. And I was like, okay, well, we'll try this for 90 days. I have these 90-day things. So I thought for June, July, and August, we won't use the credit card or anything except gasoline. Yeah. And we fill up the car. I fill up my truck about twice a month. She fills up her car 4 times a day, 4 times a month to get back and forth to work. I don't drive my truck very often. I drive it maybe once or twice a week. And when a hockey season comes, I'm driving it to and from hockey. We'll take my truck to, when she gets home from work, she doesn't want to drive. She just wants to relax. So we'll take my truck to go to dinner or go shopping on Sundays and Saturdays. That's the kind of thing my truck's used for. Her car is used every day to go back and forth to work. So we do put that, and to go in and pay cash, you never know how much gas your car is going to take. So it's just one of those things that I put the gas on the credit card. So we know that's going to, but all other expenses are put on, and I can't pay Amazon, and she doesn't buy a lot of Amazon. We've been, kind of shying away from Amazon. If what we need on Amazon, we can go to Walmart and we'll get it at Walmart and pay cash. But here's the funny thing, and I think more people have been doing this because Walmart has started to shut down the cash only lanes, the self-service cash only lanes, because there's only so many of those credit card the self-service stations that will, all of them take credit cards, but there's only like 2 lines that'll take cash. So like it's feeding the cash in. So they've started and modern day slavery, especially because they all tell people about how important credit score. Yeah, that's all bullshit. It's when you've been like, when you understand at an early age, and it took me to about 40 to realize that, credit, I was already paying off my house um, at age 40, and I started doing the baby steps, and I just gotten divorced, and I was working a whole lot, and as I started the Dave Ramsey, I actually got, because of my job as a medic, I got to see Dave Ramsey for free. I got to do his whole course for free, and I got to meet him backstage. And one of his handlers, and I was eating lunch with the Friday evening. We were all eating dinner together, and me and him had a conversation, and I got to meet him firsthand. And then I went back to where I was supposed to be in my station to make sure everybody was okay as the medic for the venue. the lady came in with this folder and the 3-ring binder and said, Dave wants you to have this and asked for you to, if it's okay, you can monitor in the back, but he wants you to be part of the program. He wants you here. So they gave me all, I got like a $400 Dave Ramsey course over the weekend, and I got it all for free. I tried to give it back at the end, and I tried not to mark it up, and I tried not to, pencil in because I didn't know. I was just trying to follow along, and when I tried to give it back on the Sunday evening when it was a 3-day conference, when I tried to give it back, and I worked all 3 days of this thing, and I was there early and I was there late, and I got to meet Dave Ramsey a couple times backstage. I was able to eat lunch with them and stuff because I was the medic for the venue. I was the VBC medic. I am the VBC. I was the VBC medic, but I was working in the event that he was working. It was like a very small, intimate. It was in a concert hall, not in the big arena. So it was about 1,000 people, and I know he does bigger events than that now, but it was 1,000 people, maybe not, 1,500 people that could sit, and so it was a anyways, I was given the Dave Ramsey thing for free, and I was, I got, and it really, it didn't suck me in. I don't think it, some people, oh, that's just a cult. No, it works. It's not a cult if it works. It's not some kind of, and he does his podcast. Now, I don't know if he would remember me. I don't know, but we did have conversation and we did talk, and I really wasn't doing the baby steps. I'd never, I wasn't really, I was money coming in from 2 different jobs and money going out, but I didn't have time to spend money. I was just paying. I thought, well, this is a step to pay off my debt. These are steps that I can do to be. I'm not a millionaire right now, but I'm 60 years old and my house is paid off and my cars are paid off and I don't have any credit card debt. And and now my wife understands that we've been married 10 years. But I had to go back to the baby steps just this year. I was like, we've got to be saving more money, even though the economy is in shambles right now. We've got the amount you earn. I sat down and talked to her. I said, the amount you earn, and of course we built chicken coops and patios and put a new roof on the house. We've done things that are you can physically see and you can physically understand that we've spent money on using her paychecks and stuff like that. But we're at a point now where we're pretty happy where we are. We're the secure. We got the patio. We got the chicken coop. We got the garden. We're not. So we don't have any of these big expenses. Thailand's paid for 100% except food and entertainment while we're there. So, and we've already saved the money to put back, we've already put back the money into an account in Thailand to save the money there. So, our trip in December in 71 days is basically paid for. So I sat down and in June I said, let's try this thing. Let's put the credit cards away. Let's leave Amazon alone unless we actually, something we need. It's, let's yeah, and I don't want to. She works really hard. I don't want to restrict her, and she, kind of jokes with me that she's on some allowance. But when I put 5 grand when at the end of August, when I put $5,000 from our checking account that we didn't need to use for anything, all the bills were paid, and we had $5,000, and I could still leave 2,000 in the checking account, and I took $5,000 and I put it over in the savings account. She was like, and we'd sent money back to her mom, and we'd sent money back to her sister for her dad, who's taking care of her because he's got diabetes. When we did all that, and I was still able to take, after 3 months, $5,000 and stick it in a savings account, she was like, wow, where did that money come from? I said, because we're not spending money on, we're just not going to the store with a credit card. She goes, yeah, but we've been getting money out of the ATM, and I said, yeah, babe, we get money out of the ATM and we spend that, and then I pay off the credit card, which is, less than 1,000 because we're not using, the credit card bills are not $2,000 and $3,000 right now because we're not using all, we're not going to Home Depot and then Tractor Supply and then the chicken store and then Walmart and then out to dinner and zip, 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 zip. I said, now we're getting a chunk of cash out and we're spending it until we don't have any cash left. Chinese store, the Chinese food store, where she goes and gets her vegetables. So it works. People, it works. If you're just tuning in and wondering what the hell I'm talking about, it works. The Dave Ramsey baby steps work. The money, money and credit cards, not using your credit cards work. As long as you've got money coming in, and like Dave Ramsey said, I sound like a parrot here. Your biggest source of income and wealth is your paycheck and stop giving it to credit card companies. Pay off all your credit card, pay off anything that you can that has interest that you're paying interest on, and cut those cards up and start paying with cash or a debit card. And if you're like me, where you don't like using debit cards because of all the skimmers and all the cheats and all the swindlers and all the scoundrels, because what's wrong with going to the bank and getting cash? People need to start investing, Roth IRAs, stocks, precious metals. I'm not even a U.S. citizen. I know all these things. Well, they have a great opportunity to be debt-free and rich if they know all of these things. Lewis XO99 says, what's wrong with using credit cards if you pay those on time? It's a value. Look, I went through this just this year. I put $5,000 of my wife's paycheck in the bank after 3 months because it's too easy to swipe the card. But what's wrong with going to get $300 out of the bank? If you're going to spend it in credit card, why not just go to the bank, go to the ATM, get $300 out, or get $200 out and spend that? You will notice a big change, Louis. You will notice an absolute change in your finances if you stop using credit cards. You're not going to go on Amazon as much because you can't pay cash. It has nothing to do with self-control. Oh, the miles scam. You're on the I use credit cards and have a ton of miles. Okay. Okay. Then you don't need to know anything I'm talking about. You've got it all worked out. You got it all figured out. Good for you. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. I'm telling you what I did. I'm telling you what I did. There's no sense arguing with you if you think that your credit, if you think you're spending and you have got the self-control to do that, you are one of the lucky ones. Good for you. Instead of saving up and not spending it all the time on Taco Bell and shopping and Amazon and stuff like that. Hades over here says you will always rely on it. Try to put it, just do an experiment for me, Louis. If you think I'm wrong and I think, if you want, I understand you're getting your miles and I don't know how many trips you spend or how many miles it takes but that's a scam. That's a scam. Why do you think banks have big buildings and better furniture? Why do you think banks can build these big stadiums? Why do you think insurance companies and all these banks can build these stadiums for these football teams? You think that's because you guys, because credit cards are good? And you think that the miles program and the cash back, I used to think the cash back, I used to have American Express cash back, but to get $1,000, I had to spend $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000 or $100,000 in American. Well, I'm spending it anyways. Yeah, but when you go to Walmart and you swipe the card and you throw everything in the cart because you're throwing shit in the cart. Oh, well, you don't have any self-control. Whatever you want to say about it, okay. But when I know I only have so much cash I can spend at Walmart, at the grocery store, at the Home Depot, at Tractor Supply, all these places I need to go, instead of putting that toolkit in there that I really don't need, I only need one screwdriver, but I'll go ahead and buy the whole toolkit because I'll just put it on the card and pay it off at the end of the month. No, I only need a screwdriver, so I'm only going to buy a screwdriver. I only need a Phillips head. Why am I going to buy a whole pack of Phillips head when I only need one because the other one broke? Oh, because I'll just put it on the card and I'll pay it off at the end of the month and I won't have, I'm not going to have any interest. It's all about, it's helping you with your own self-control. I don't believe the miles thing. I think the miles thing is a scam. Our parents didn't use credit cards and they lived a great way in debt, not in insomnia, thinking about what the jobless and having their salary and to pay off the credit cards. And if you have to if you have to put S at the end of credit cards and you have more than one, I have a credit card. I have an American Express credit card. I put my gasoline on it and we put trips on it. It's also linked to my Amazon account, okay? So when I want to buy something on Amazon account, just like everybody else, it goes on the card. But when I pay cash and I can see something at Walmart that I may or may not want on Amazon, I go ahead and buy it in cash at Walmart, okay? Because maybe I do need help with myself. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're perfect. Maybe, good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. But you're one in a million, okay? You're one in 30 million. People out there trying to trade miles for dollars. That's insane. Just save the money and buy your. When was the last time you went on a trip and used your miles? It's all about swiping. The mindset doesn't concentrate, not acknowledge that he does what he does. Same as swiping through TikTok and other apps. It makes people get addicted easily. You're right, Hades. I'm having two conversations here. One on TikTok, one on Twitch and one on YouTube. And YouTube can't see Twitch and Twitch can't see YouTube. But it's I can do this here. You guys can see both, but I can do this right here. So there's the chat. So there's the chat, and hopefully I don't crash my system. uh, but the miles thing is a scam. I promise you it is. And if you've never listened to Dave Ramsey and you want to call me you know, I don't care what names you call me. I really don't. And I don't, I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. I'm just telling you my experience. I'm not going to sit here and try to prove or disprove any theories about wellness or fitness or food or money or I'm just telling you, if you want to do some experiments by yourself, I found this is what I found. When we pay in cash, the more we pay in cash, the more money we put in our savings account. I have grown our I had to buy a new roof for the house. I had to go, the insurance company wouldn't pay for my roof. They sent a guy out here, and that was a big scam. So I changed insurance companies and I bought a brand new metal roof. I bought a 75-year metal roof, paid cash. But that took our reserves down to about $40,000 in savings. And then that's not including, I'm not going to give you all my finances, but that's not including 401k and her 401k. None of that. It's, we don't, I'm not even using any of my retirement now. I'm not on Social Security. I'm not getting a check from anywhere right now. It's just I do streaming, and I promise you they're not sending me any checks anytime soon. So we have my wife's income, but I knew my wife's income because we don't have a house payment, we don't have car payments, and we don't have any debt. We don't use. I knew that we should be saving more money, and I knew, when I went back to my baby steps and I went back to Dave Ramsey's teachings, and I was like, it's the credit card, it's the American Express. We're just swiping it everywhere we can possibly. We're using too much money because I'm paying out, $3,000 American Express bills. You know, what are we spending $3,000 a month on? Toilet paper and tampons? I mean, you didn't buy something you don't need. You don't go buy a steak for $30 and then end up with a bill of $160 for things you don't already have at home. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't care about the airline miles. And I do get a little bit, I've got a little bit money. I got like $1,200 on my American Express account in points that I can trade for dollars on Amazon. So when we do go Amazon, I can use my points on Amazon. But that's not why I have an American Express for the convenience of buying gasoline and our trips and stuff like that. But I'm not in it for the miles or the points. I just have it for convenience. But I decided that convenience was costing me money. I realized that the convenience of having a credit card to swipe everywhere we went, three and fourth, I mean, we would come back. There's shit unopened in my house right now that we bought on the credit card from Walmart that we thought we needed. Okay? There's packages of this and boxes of that we didn't even need it. We put it in the cart because because we were using the credit. I promise you. And well, you don't have any self-control.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. 100%. Look at the huge bank buildings and how rich they are. Oh, and the stadiums. You know? The basketball stadiums, the hockey stadiums. Look at their names. Read the names on the Bank of America. There's a Bank of America football stadium. Do you think they're getting that because you're not because you know how to use your credit card and they haven't put a bunch of people in debt? You know? The Bank of America Stadium. SoFi Arena. All across America, you got these big, huge buildings and big, huge arenas and big, huge stadiums, all named after banks. But you're getting your miles. Good for you. Congratulations on getting your miles and not, good luck. Good for you paying those on time. Good for you. Congratulations. Those commercials are working on you. You and Patrick Mahomes. That's why our parents used shopping lists because they aren't poor. They knew that, yeah. And they didn't go buy $5 coffees on the American Express card or the credit card or the Visa or the MasterCard. Oh, I'm going to go down to, well, I like my $5 Starbucks. Well, and your, $3 croissant. Now you're at 10 or $12. Zoop. And that's just breakfast. That's just breakfast. You get to lunch and everywhere takes your credit card now. Everywhere you can tap your phone. Everywhere you can do it. Oh yeah, so lunch is another 12 or $13. Or you go out to dinner and you go to look, just going out to restaurants and foods, start paying in cash and watch that $10 slip out of your hand. Pull $10 out of your wallet. Pay for Starbucks with real cash. Yeah, I have real cash. Real money. When you start giving this shit away, it means something. Let me just work long hours a day and have a salary that will go directly to pay my credit cards. Let me live for the bank until I die. Oh, Hades, you got it figured out, man. You got it figured out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Believe the lie. Believe the lie that credit cards are good and you're building up your credit karma. You're building up your credit rating, your FICO score. Your FICO fucking score. You know why your FICO score so you can afford to buy a house. You think you can afford to buy a house if you keep paying off credit cards? Jiminy fuck. Get real. Bank of America, American Express, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, Diners Club, PayPal. You're living a fantasy life of credit card debt. And don't look, I'm telling you, don't miss a payment on American Express because those interest rates just keep coming for 2 and 3 months. I mean, even the next month you catch it up, but then you'll start seeing on your statement that they've charged you. You know, it's great. Do not miss one payment of your credit cards. And at the end of the month, what do you got? Oh, your credit cards are paid off. Oh, I paid off all my, and I got my miles. And you're fucking broke. How much did you put in the bank? How much did you put in your savings account after paying off all your credit cards, Louis?
How much did you put in the savings account last month after you paid off all your credit cards? Well, it doesn't matter. I got my miles and I'm living my best life. Okay. Well, wait till you get to be 60 and you don't have anything in savings, and you don't have a house, and you don't have a car that's paid off, and you're still paying off credit cards every month. Apple Pay. Yeah. Don't even need to swipe. All you got to do is tap. Tap and pay. Oh, yeah. They got them hooked. Yeah, they're wrangling them in. You'll be $45 before you have anything. You'll be 45 years old before you turn around and go, what the fuck? You'll be like me. 40 years old, divorced, and in debt, and wondering, what the fuck? What the fuck? How am I going to get out of this? I'm paying for furniture for a mobile home I haven't had for 3 years. I'm paying for books that I bought. You know, let's start knocking some of this debt down. And then you pay off one, and you take that money and you pay off the second. You take off that money and you pay off the third. You take all that money and you start paying off the truck. You get the truck paid off and you start taking all that money from those credit cards and you start paying off the house. You get to 58 years old and the house is paid off and you're like, woo, 50, well, actually 55. My house was paid off when I was 55 years old. No more 30-year note. You take all that money and you set a budget. No car payments. That way when you get newly married and your wife wants a car and you go find a really nice used car, you go to, well, the money you've been saving, and you just go buy a new car you buy a used car for cash. I don't buy new cars anymore. I just go buy a car for cash. So now I don't have a car payment. My truck is still good. I don't have a truck payment. I'm not paying a bank so I can lease their car and rent to own or whatever the hell you want to call it. Well, it's my car. No, it's not. It's the bank's car if you're paying it off every month. And then car insurance scam. You know, if you have a paid off car, your car insurance is lower too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your car insurance is lower if your car is paid off. I promise it is. And then you start rethinking all this coverage. Well, why do I need all this coverage if they're just going to total my car anyways when I get in a wreck? So you learn to drive shit boxes and love it. Or you drive 5-year-old cars and you love it. It's new to you. You know, you go to a car rental place and get a car that's been, rented out for a couple of years. You go to CarMax and get cars that they've gotten from Hertz and Avis and National that they've refurbished, and you get a good 2-year warranty on that thing from CarMax or some, and you drive it till the wheels fall off. And you put all that money into savings, so when you buy another car in 5 years, you can pay cash. You can pay 20 grand right on the bat. You go buy yourself another $20,000 really nice used car with a couple of, with maybe 50 or 60,000 miles on it. You slap that money down and you walk away with a car that's good for another 5 years while you're still saving money and putting it in IRAs and 401ks and savings accounts. So you always have rainy day money. Then you go to the bank and you go to the ATM and you get a couple $100 out and you go treat yourself to a nice dinner and go to Walmart and get your groceries. And you're not paying a bank for. God, I could go on and on and on and on and on. Louis, thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out with us for a minute. Thank you for smashing that like button, and thank you for the follow. And if you didn't follow me, I understand. I'm too real for some people to follow. I'm too real. I'm too down to earth. I'm too in-your-face truth. And I'm not apologizing for that. Come and go as you please. I don't care. I do this for accountability for myself. I'm doing my 10-minute workouts for me. I'm drinking more water for me. I'm eating better food for me. I'm eating less portions for me. I'm taking the supplements for me. I'm streaming for me. I'm streaming so the nice young men in their clean white coats don't come and take me away. Because I can sit here and stare at a camera and tell the truth and talk to you guys about real things, about how I see, and just stuff that I've realized in my life. And if you want to call me names and tell me I'm stupid and say that I'm not, I don't have any self-control, whatever. I don't care. None of that, all that shit rolls off me like water off a duck's back. I don't care. Come and go as you please. I'm not making any money off of this. And if you want to spend your Amazon Prime subscription on me, that if you want to subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell, I really do appreciate it. But I don't care whether you do or not. I'm just out here being real and telling you my experiences. Okay? Ah. I'm a horrible streamer. I really am. Why are you guys here? I guess because you want to know the truth. And not my truth. You want to know my experiences, I'm going to give you my experiences. If you want to argue with me, just go somewhere else. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm not, if you want to if you want to use your credit card for miles, go ahead. That's up to you. I don't care. Miles and points and, look, I'll give you an example. When we go to Thailand this year, I want to use my points from my airline because I've traveled with the same airline for so long. I've got these miles built up, and they say in their brochure and they say on their website, I can use these miles to get into their lounge. Sorry. What I wish I knew at a younger age. Uh, um, I've talked about it. Never buy something with cash. Never buy something with a credit card that you can buy with cash. Never. Don't, especially with social media right now. Don't live your life chasing the Joneses. Don't live your life chasing somebody else's. And here's a big piece of advice. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares more about you than you do. People only want to tear you down when you're doing well. Nobody gives a shit about you except you. And don't worry about shit that won't matter in 1,000 years. Don't worry about anything that won't matter in 1,000 years. Because if it won't matter in 1,000 years, what the fuck are you doing worrying about it? You're on this planet for maybe 100 of those 1,000. So why are you worrying about shit that won't matter in 1,000 years? New houses, new cars, new clothes, none of that shit matters. Keep yourself out of prison and do something good for somebody else and do something good for yourself, okay? That's the life advice I have for young people. And if you're and here's some career advice. The world's going to need air conditioning and plumbing and roofing and car mechanics. A 4-year degree is great, but if people don't need it, if everybody don't need it, it's fucking worthless. I'd rather see you spend some time being an apprentice with a good air conditioning guy or a good plumber or a good electrician. I'd rather see you spend 3 or 4 years working underneath somebody that knows their shit in a trade than spending 4 years listening to literary, pompous asses tell you, yeah, mechanics, electricians, plumbers. Look, I don't have a degree. I've got certificates, and I've got a bachelor's in EMS medicine, but it's you got to keep that up here. And continue education is great, but I'm debt free without a degree. Okay, you just got to buckle down and do it. And I worked in the pest control industry, and I worked in the medical field for 27 years. Okay, I just buckled down and I did it. I went to work every day and I put on a uniform every day, and good for you. Culinary arts. Everybody needs to eat. Everybody needs to eat, and you don't have a bunch of credit card debt. You know, all this student loan debt crisis that we've got going on. You know, I don't want to pay off anybody else's stupid debt. I don't want to do that. I don't want to use my tax dollars. I'd rather build better roads, better bridges, and a better, I'd rather go to the moon than pay off some idiot's, you know, school loans. I think there's a better way to take care of American citizens than paying off their stupid school loans, okay? Services. If you're a young person today, here's my advice for you. Go and take 4 years, find a plumber, find an electrician, find a car mechanic, find somebody. Find somebody that will teach you what they know, okay? And go get your certifications. Go get your licenses. Learn your shit on the ground, in the dirt, in the mud, in the heat, in the cold. Air conditioning, heating, plumbing, electrical, roofing, construction, welding. Nobody needs more American lit history teachers. The world does not need American lit teachers, Be an accountant. We need accountants. We don't need as many doctors and lawyers, and they don't even pay that well anymore. Apparently, out there, nobody trusts you anymore. A doctor with a $500,000, yeah, but not a medical doctor, a doctor of sociology. What a joke! Oh, I gotta slap you with a "be right back" screen. I gotta go use the restroom. I will be right back. I gotta text my brother and tell him I'm ready to go to lunch as soon as he is. So maybe we can do 11:30 lunch or something like that. I'm ready for lunch anytime you are. I'm just streaming, getting towards the end of it now, but let me know. I'm back. An experienced plumber earns more per hour than all of them bachelor-ass degrees graduates. You're right. You're right. And that's why that's my advice to young people right now. Don't take 4 years of your life and find a plumber. Go look in the yellow pages. Go look in the right. Find an electrician. You know, find a smaller electrician, not with a big page ad, but find an electrician. Call them up. Hey, could you use a helper? If you're living with your parents anyways, I'm sure your parents would love for you to go out every day, you know. uh, and if you do what the plumber says and you do what the electric, if you find a good one that's just not going to abuse you and use you, and hey, if you're not getting paid, it doesn't matter. You're learning. Maybe you got to go through two or three before you find the right one. That doesn't matter. It's better than sitting in a classroom learning shit you'll never use. Go find that electrician. Go find that plumber. Go pull some wire. Go crawl underneath houses. Go into attics. 11:30 sounds great, man. I'll see you then. Go spend a couple of years. You know you're not going to be able to open up your own shop, but the more experience you get with a person, or and it might take you a couple of shots. Don't go to Roto-Rooter. Don't go to 24-hour plumber, or don't go to these big places. Go to a smaller guy. Go to a go to a smaller plumbing outfit and just call them up. Hey, can you use a helper that's going to show up every single day? I just want to learn. They'll probably even pay you minimum wage. You might even get a little bit of money out of it. They're probably going to be a good enough person to see, look, just ask them for a 2-week trial period and do everything they say and learn. Hand them tools. Go back to the truck. That some of these guys, that's all they want is someone to go back and get stuff that they forgot at the job site. Just be there for them. Just learn and absorb it. Nobody wants to do that short. Yeah, businesses and startups, and go out and use your hands and learn a skill. And if you get tired of plumbing, then go find an electrical. You're living with your parents anyways. Just learn the skills. Find a mechanic that you can hand to. I have a buddy up the street that is a really good mechanic, and I learn a lot from him just by handing him tools and watching him work. And sometimes he works on my shit too. But he's a really good friend of mine, and he's a really really good mechanic. And sometimes I'll just spend a Sunday afternoon with him, just handing him tools and talking to him and watching him work, and being another set of hands. And I'm not looking to be paid. We have a good time. We might have a beer or two. We might have a drink. We might have, I might drink a glass. But I'm just there because he's my friend, and I enjoy spending time with him. and you know, but if you got nothing better to do, you're just sitting on home hoping your YouTube channel will take off or your stream. Turn that shit off and go outside. Get in the phone book. Call a plumber. Call an electrician. Call a roofer. If you're 17 or 18 years old and you don't know what to do with your life, then get out. You can find somebody. And I'm not saying the first one you call and find is going to, no. It might take a few different people. And you're going to have to go to work you're going to have to show up every day. You're going to have to be there when he's ready to go at 6:30 or 7 when his first stop is. But I know it sounds like a movie. But it's real. I have a friend of mine who lives right across the street in my cul-de-sac. Right across the street has a plumbing company. He's employed the same guy because the guy keeps showing up. Okay? And he's a great guy and he knows plumbing and he's got his certification. But he works under the plumber's license. And they're my neighbor and they're my friend and we talk all the time and he's a great guy. And he would love another helper. He would love another guy to work under him. But nobody shows up at his door. Nobody's knocking his door down. Find a small plumbing company. Go to their YouTube. Go to their Facebook page. See, just give them a phone call. And I say plumber or electrician. These are trades. These are things that you can earn. By the time you're 40, if you're 17 or 18 and spend a couple of years with, by the time you're 40, you'll be pulling in, and if you're smart enough to get the certifications and, they want you to do better. Maybe they want you to they're not going to live forever, and then maybe you can open up your own shop and get your own van and get your own money and get your own, and do the stuff for yourself and get your own license and take the tests. Well, I'm not good at taking tests. Well, that's okay. Then just be a plumber. But be a really good plumber. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, Hades. I like you. You're talking the same truth I am, And maybe one day we'll disagree on something, but you're 23 years old and sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders, You understand about fitness and water and eating right and doing the right thing, and you're getting through culinary school right now, and you're not in a bunch of debt. You don't use credit cards. It sounds like you got a pretty good head on your shoulders. But I don't know because I'm just reading what you're saying on the internet. I have no idea, but it sounds like it. All the words are right. But for those that are coming to my channel and wondering who the hell is this old fat guy, that's all. I'm just I'm just trying to do better and be better. I want to be better than I was yesterday. I'm trying to be better than I was a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. I'm about talked out. Thanks everybody for coming by. Treeager, Louie, Hades, thank you. Thanks for smashing that like button. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being active in my chat. Um, I leave you with this. Do something good for somebody else. Do something good for yourself today. Never let the drunk guys get the chairs, okay? And I will see you the next time. I'll be back on again tomorrow morning between 7 and 8 o'clock, and we will start our 10-minute workout, and we'll go on from there and see what the day brings, okay? So join me again tomorrow morning for 10-minute workout and health and fitness, and we'll see you then. If you can't, I understand, but do it for yourself. Do something for yourself, okay? Make sure you set some goals and start achieving those goals, and always reward yourself for a goal you've met, okay? All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming by. We will see you again as soon as possible. And, I appreciate you being here more than you know. You guys always make my streams better. Always, always. No matter whether you're arguing with me or you're agreeing with me, you guys always make my streams much better. So I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys the next time. All right. Y'all take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Loved it. Bye. Y'all take